back as Karnataka is all set to go for assembly elections in 2023. The Chief Minister will be presenting his second last budget. He is expected to please all as far as that budget is concerned. He is also set to present his government's last budget today.
Right, and the budget is likely to focus on weaker sections of the society, and that of course in a bid to strategize and galvanize the BJP's vote bank as it faces a strong risk of anti-incumbency. Our colleague Srija now joining us for more details on this. And Srija, what time is the budget expected, and what all can the people of Karnataka expect from that budget? Of course, it will be important coming ahead of those crucial elections.
Well, Chief Minister Basuraj Bommai, now this is his last and the second budget before the state goes into elections in May 2023. Yes, like you pointed out, it's going to be a please-all budget. In fact, the budget presentation has already started. We're also looking at where, in fact, the opposition leaders, one of the key highlights on ground, on the floor of the House, what we're seeing is that even before Chief Minister began his Karnataka budget presentation, an argument broke out, especially in the Assembly, as senior Congress leader Siddaramaiah, he had come with a flower on his ear. Now, in fact, the flower he wanted to symbolize was that the government has been lying and trying to make a fool out of people. So that was a symbolic kind of a protest which they were doing just before the ahead of the budget. But now, since the budget has already started, of course, the key focus has been the farmers. A total of, we see that 3.5 lakh crore is what has been set aside as far as Chief Minister Bommai is concerned. In fact, he's also, what we see is that he has allocated more than 1,600 crores, especially for Bengaluru roads. Because remember, just about yesterday, we went out to see a TomTom report, which went out to talk about that Bengaluru is the second largest city after London, experiencing the worst kind of traffic. And now here we see Basuraj Bommai, who's been receiving flack, especially from not just the civil society, but also equally people, including activists and also opposition leaders, for especially failing Bengaluru city in terms of infrastructure. So we see Bommai has allocated 1,600 crore rupees for Bengaluru roads, and more importantly, he's also gone on to set aside 75 crore rupees to develop wells, dams, especially in drought-hit areas. We're talking about the North Karnataka district, and more importantly, we see that Bommai has also promised compensation to farmers who have suffered crop loss. And because over the last few months, where we have seen farmers have complained of suffering losses due to disease-affected tur dal and arecanut plantations. So that is also, as far as the budget is concerned, where the Karnataka government has set aside. And more importantly, Bommai, in a bid to popularize Kannada language, we see a conclave will also be organized, especially the Culture Department, Karnataka's Davangere, to introduce and popularize the Kannada language. So there is more to come. And one biggest highlight is, of course, where Karnataka Chief Minister has also allocated about 1,000 crore rupees, where he went on to say 1,000 crore rupees will be released to commence the work of the Kalasa Bandura Nala project, over which the Karnataka has, been embroiled in a long-standing dispute with neighboring Goa. And this is with respect to the Mahadayi river sharing basis. So that's been a long dispute. And very recently, we went on to see even, the Finance Minister, Nirmala Sitharaman, talking about it as well. So Chief Minister has focused on that as well. So there is more to come. We have to see what are the other kind of allocations that's being done in view of the 2023 elections.
Right, Srija, thank you so much. We will keep tracking the story, keep coming back to you for more on that.